Hello everyone, welcome back for more Let's Play the Final Fantasy Legend 2. Last we left off, we'd just gone through the Nasty Dungeon. We got quite a bit of loot. So, between the last video and this one, I did a little bit of item rearranging. So let's see, now we got 2 coral swords. Doesn't look like much different, but I gave myself a cure book just because you saw how much damage we were taking around there fighting. Lantern's Hunchback is the exact same as it always was. Mage gets the flare book and a cure book. Also, the parasuit. You see Mage's defense is at 73 right now, right? That's because the parasuit is basically just a suit of power armor. It also gives you all the immunities that the dragon armor did. So yeah, it'd be nice to have multiple parasuits, but right now only one exists anywhere in this game. And Star here is still the same as she always was. But now let's go in and we will get into some fights here, which we are going to run from because, well, there's no reason to fight. I don't need the money. I do not need the money. I don't need any level ups for my characters at this point. And none of the meat will advance Star at all. However, with the one Magi we have, we can open the next world. And now it is time to go to, and I am not kidding, Valhalla. This is Valhalla world. A lot of clouds. Also, the same enemies base, or at least the same level of enemies we've been running into. I could conceivably put Mage on the front line. Flame using killers, not worth fighting. So, we are now in Valhalla Palace, I think is the name the game gave this. Also, a lot of enemies, and sometimes they will get sneak attacks on us. We can run from just about anything. There will come a point in time when running is not an option, and then we will fight. But frankly, I've done enough fighting with all the grinding I did to get all my stats. I've done more than enough fighting. And we have way more agility than we need to successfully run against everything but bosses. And you notice we are getting attacked on every step around here. Wizard Staff is useless. Okay, not useless, but for us, it inflicts stun on things, and that's not really all that useful for me. It just isn't. Sharks. I've got plenty of money, so I really do not need to go buy things, or I don't need to earn the money to buy things. The most expensive thing I'm going to be buying from here on out costs 50,000, and those are flare books. It'll be a little bit before we get to the point we can actually buy those, though, so yeah, just be patient. And I will find a use for my money. Besides, if I need more money, I can, conceivably, just grind it up on enemies off screen, so you guys don't have to watch me fight. You guys have watched me fight enough in this Let's Play. rune axe. We can sell that. I mean, you'd think it'd be something great. A rune axe? It is weird, though. It's another one of the items like the whip. To when you use it, it pulls its stats off of your strength score. But it raises your mana if you use it. Go figure. And there's another flare book. I mean, we've already got one, but having two is better than one. Just in case we run out of one. Also, our stats are incredibly high. So we do not need optimal equipment either. Oh, don't have any reason to fight. Not there, anyway. But yeah, we've really got no reason to be here, other than, oh, we're still just hunting the Magi. But, oh, thanks. Yeah, we've got no reason to be here, except we are hunting Magi. And this world was just next on the list. But really, we know nothing about this world. There are no towns on it. The only thing here is this palace. And I guess if we really needed to, we could learn that there are 8 more Magi in this world. Which, if you're keeping count, that would bring us up to 76 out of the 77 Magi that we need to complete the statue. So yeah, if we find the 8 here, we get our Magi. But other than that, there's not really been anything telling us that we need to go here at all. Let's say hello to Odin. He doesn't actually decide he needs to engage in conversation with you here. However, if I had died at any point in time in this game, he would have been the one to revive us. And now we're going to fight him for his Magi. So if we die from here on out, there's no one to revive us. I mean, damned if you do, damned if you don't scenario. I mean, we could just trust Odin because he's been reviving us, or potentially had the ability to revive us left and right. We could just leave him alone, but he has Magi, we want Magi, so we attack. And just a note, if either the Odin Crows, I want to say Odin Crows work for this. If the Odin Crow, well, maybe not the Odin Crow, maybe not. I may test it out and then die and then go, oh god, why? If that doesn't work. But definitely if the Sleipnir drops meat, we are eating that meat. The Sleipnir is a Class A monster. We want that. And flare. And you don't really need anything, so nail. But we are doing respectable damage here. And Odin just kind of sat there and didn't do a damn thing to us. Meanwhile, we can still Vulcan him down. We don't need to use Flare because we have Cat Claw, which does more damage to a single target anyway. Or it would in most enemies. But it doesn't really matter because Odin dies. Sadly, no meat for us. You know what? I'm going to pause the video here. Then I'm going to grind up this fight because I know Sleipnir can drop meat. And you saw how easy a time we had with this. So, with this video, I'm going to pause. I'm going to grind up until we get some meat from Sleipnir, and then we're going to move on with life. Kind of. Because we're almost at the end, and Star is kind of at the 3rd out of 5 tiers of dragon. I want to fix that before we move on. So, give me 1 second. I will be back when Sleipnir actually drops some meat. Okay, so I also realized that along with the meat from Sleipnir, I needed to eat some fire moth meat. It's a numbers thing. Go look at the chart and you'll understand exactly why I'm doing this. But this will temporarily reduce the power of the dragon to the fire moth. But, yeah. Just to show off what I did, I went and got a fire moth, ate the fire moth, and now I'm ready to eat a Sleipnir. So I will be back again in just 1 second. And there we go. It only took me about 3 more tries, but Sleipnir's meat finally did drop. And Fire Moth is now Great Dragon. And on beating him, we get a bunch of Magi. In fact, we get all 8 of them that were reported in this world, including the Mass Moon Magi, which actually functionally acts as an infinite sword, so it's kinda neat. But, don't get attached. But, before we continue, Star now has 731 hit points. The stats are now roughly in the 70s on average, a little bit above 70. But has Flame and Blizzard, along with Tie Up and immunity to Fire and Quake. There's only one stronger dragon. But to find it, we will need a monster with B class, and that's gonna be a little while before we find one of those. But yeah, Star is now the 4th tier of dragon. Not quite to full dragonish form, but still, not too bad. So let's continue. We can still get attacked on the way out here. It's kind of annoying. We beat the boss, but we can still get attacked. Of course, now that we have officially run out of reasons to stick around and fight, we are just going to run for things. Saves wear and tear on our equipment that way. And now, there's literally nothing else in this world. It's just a huge, expansive cloud. There's literally no reason to go exploring around here. Besides, the next vine is right here. You may have noticed that when we came into this world, we didn't actually have a way to proceed further on. It was only just kind of a one-stop, it was just kind of a one-track path. We didn't have a connection between this door and the last one. So, yeah, they kind of did that for whatever reason. Make it seem more important, I guess. So, it looks like, hey, There's a vine right there. That's exactly where we need to go. And you know what? We will go there, but we will do it next time, because we just completed an entire world. It took me 3 separate cuts of video to do it, but we got it done. So, until next time, take care everyone. See you later.